Hi everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at how to beat the Act 2 Elite, the Taskmaster, using the Silent. Starting off with my deck is largely just an attack-based deck with a good bit of card draw to it. Trying to go with Poison build right now, but it is still slow going. My only Poison right now is essentially the Crippling Cloud, which is an expensive card. Doubling it with Catalyst, and then ultimately using this first relic I have that applies poison to begin with. So I don't have a ton of poison build just yet. It's growing. Hopefully it'll be there for Act 3. But otherwise I have a good mixture of attack cards and even some defense cards. It's a pretty balanced deck for the most part. I do have a lot of energy gain. I have a pretty good card draw as well. This is not a fully upgraded Silent, so there are some cards missing that I can't get. There's also some relics missing that I can't get as well, but just a quick look at it. A lot of strike cards. The Bane card is one of the better ones too, because it's cheaper damage. If they're poisoned, they get a free hit out of it. Flying Knee is a big go-to for myself as well to get extra energy. Sneaky Hit, or Sneaky Strike, if I can get that in there as well. So a lot of energy mechanics to try and get extra cards out there. For this fight, active relics in play here. The Twisted Funnel, you can see that everybody is poisoned to begin with. Works out well if you're drawn on the opening turn, like a Bane or the Catalyst to double poison. Those are always good draws with this relic. Any zero cost cards that deal damage are going to deal 4. I only have one, and that is that... forgot what it's called. It is called Neutralize. It's the only zero cost card that I got, so it increases the damage there. Gives me a free bump there as well. So when I discard, get 3 block. If I don't end the turn with block, I get block. I start combat with extra energy, always a plus. And then I start the combat with extra strength, which is also a plus. Alright, so conventional wisdom for this fight here is to take out the individual slavers first, the red and the blue. My suggestion is you go with the red one first because of a debuff that he does that prevents you from attacking. You definitely don't want to get caught without attacking. Even though if you had a passive deck like with the defect where you can just deal a lot of damage without attacking, great. Or if you already have a ton of poison stacked, great. But if you don't have any of those things, you need to be doing your attacks. My deck is still very heavy on attacks. I don't want to be dealing with that. After that, I recommend killing the other slaver as well, just so you can focus on the main by himself after that. So to kick things off, I have 4 energy to deal with and not a lot of cards to work with as far as defenses. So I do have 2 defend cards, but I also want to kill him. I think the safe play right off the bat is probably to use my 1 energy potion, just to be able to play essentially all of my cards here. So I have 6 in my hand, and this would put me 6 on the board. So let's focus on killing the red guy first. Let's kill him with everything that I got. Defend. Drink my potion. Outmaneuver. Block and get rid of that. So I blocked for 19. That's still not going to cover it. It's going to cover the first 2 guys, but I'm still going to take a pretty big hit from the last guy. But fortunately, I did a number on him, and I'm going to be able to kill him relatively quick before he does anything catastrophic. Alright, so we survived the first turn. Now we got extra energy that we got from before. Determining where you want to play the Catalyst, that's always an important one. Where do you want to put that extra damage on? For me, it makes sense to put that onto the main because we want to get him passive damage this entire time. Alright, so now it's just a matter of putting a little bit of extra damage out there. I don't have to hit him twice because he's got 3 poison going to hit him. So my 1 quick slash there is going to be nice. I don't have to actually kill him outright. That would be a waste of a turn to do so. So we are going to put the extra damage on the other slaver and focus on killing him. So kill him. Cloak and Dagger, get some blocking. Attack. Defend. Defend. 16. I'm going to be able to block the entire turn, so I actually got out of this turn quite well. He dies from poison. Block both of these attacks. 23 damage with a good draw. I should be able to get most of that taken care of, or else possibly be able to block. Piercing Wall, fantastic card for this fight here. So I can, if I just block one time, we're good there. So now I only have to have one block and one extra attack. It saves me a turn. And they're going to be right back at it the next turn then. Okay, so now we have a couple of things to look at. We can renew our poison. It's pretty expensive considering we only have 3 energy to work with. We also have a free skill. I could do this twice, get 14 poison. Downside though is that would only put him at 15. It's not going to kill him. He's going to attack me. So that's disappointing for us here. So we don't want to take this damage. So I'm thinking better option would be to, since this is a skill, play Burst and then play Blade Dance. So we're going to get a bunch of shivs in our hand. So let's go that route. Get some shivs. It's enough to kill this guy outright. Same amount of damage, so there's no benefit or drawback. Alright, so I will take a little bit of damage from him. Remember, I do have this Orichalcum though, so it saves me a little bit. I'll only take 1 damage. It's actually not bad. And now he's essentially dead. It would take a pretty bad draw to lose at this point here. So as long as you have some good miscellaneous cards, and you also have something like, you know, a reasonable block or mitigation, you should be able to handle these guys, but the trick is to really get that first slaver killed. If you run into turns where you can't attack, you're going to find this fight dragging on a little bit longer than you want to. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.